When you say farmer, you might think of a person who spent most of their time in the field trying to get the best crops, even when the elements are against them. But in the landscape of modern agriculture, new technologies are fostering the development of successful farms in business. There are farmers who have managed to achieve outstanding performances in this field. Their accomplishments allow them to rank among the world's richest people. The richest farmers in the world may not spend all day in the field, but they are always in the office coordinating their businesses. Howard Buffett is active in various fields, from business and politics to agriculture, conservation, and photography. He is the middle son of billionaire Warren Buffett. After dropping out from 3 colleges, Howard Buffett decided to become a corn and soybean farmer. He oversees a large family farm in Illinois and several farms in Nebraska together with his son. He also oversees 3 research farms in Arizona and South Africa. Howard Buffett takes pride in sustaining his farms without the aid of Buffett family fortune, his own worth being estimated at $200 million. The Armour family has secured a spot on the list of richest people in New Zealand thanks to their highly successful dairy farm. They own the dairy holding, the largest dairy farming in New Zealand, worth approximately $535 million. Colin and Dale Armour started their business from a family-owned dairy farm in 1990s, but now the group owns and operates 58 dairy farms in the South Island, along with sporting grazing blocks for the cows. Tony Perich and his brother inherited a dairy farm from their parents. The farm was founded in 1951, starting with 25 milking cows. Today, the farm owns more than 2,000 cows and has stations in West Wellong and Australia, where the company grows grains. Tony Perich has a net worth of approximately $750 million. You could say that Blairo Maggi has the agricultural business in his blood, as he is the son of Andre Maggi, who founded the Andre Maggi Group, the largest private soybean producer in the world. The group reported sales of $3 billion in 2012, ensuring a spot for Blairo Maggi on Forbes' richest man in the world. The Andre Maggi Group is led by Andre's wife Lucia, but Blairo Maggi owns more than 60% of our group. The company has interest in fertilizers, energy, rubber extraction, and transportation. Blairo Maggi was elected as the governor of the Mato Grosso state in Brazil in 2002. Mato Grosso is practically a heaven for soybean production. Now, he is the senator representing the state of Mato Grosso, lobbying for the carbon compensation market to prevent farmers from cutting down forest. Ranked by Forbes magazine the richest man in the state of Iowa in 2015, Harry Stine is the brain behind Stine Seed, a successful genetics company. He has an estimated worth of about $3.6 billion. Harry Stine grew up on a farm and started his seed breeding business in the 1960s. Suffering from dyslexia, Stine is a savant when it comes to data and math. Stine Seed is the largest private seed company in the world, creating some of the most genetically robust soybean seeds. Liu Yonghau is one of the richest people in China, with a fortune estimated by Forbes in 2016 at around $4.1 billion, built initially on a chicken and quail farm that he founded with his brothers. Liu Yonghao began his career as a teacher at a technical school. In 1982, he decided to start his own business together with his 3 brothers. To raise money and finance The four sold their bikes and watches, managing to get about $120, the working capital to start a business. The brothers invested their money in purchasing and rearing quails and chickens and sell them to farmers in the rural province. In 1992, their business Hope Group was one of the largest networks of animal feed supply and one of the largest non-governmental agencies in the country. In 1996, the four brothers split their agricultural empire. Yonghau renamed his business the New Hope Group. His company is now one of the largest agricultural companies in China. In 2013, he succeeded the reins of the business to his daughter Liu Cheng but has retained a place on the company board. Along the way, Liu Yonghao has expanded his businesses to real estate and chemical industries. The largest part of the Resnick family fortune, estimated at $4.2 billion, comes from the pistachios and almonds grown on their 64,000 acres farm in California. They invested more than $100 million in sustainable technologies to create drought-resistant pistachios to adapt to the ongoing drought in California during recent years. Their farming business started in the late 1970s after they got married, when Stewart Resnick decided to invest in large swaths of farmland in the California Central Valley. Today, the products of their company, Wonderful Company, are purchased by nearly half of the Americans. The product includes oranges, fizzy water, and many more. Along with his brothers, Liu Yongxing started a small farm of chickens and quails in the 1980s, becoming over the decades one of the richest people in China, with a fortune estimated at $6.6 billion. He formed the East Hope Group in the early 1990s after parting ways with his brother. All the siblings launched their own agri-business companies, with both Liu Yongxing and his brother Liu Yonghao being ranked on the Forbes Richest list. The East Hope Group operates in agriculture, real estate, and heavy industry. In the agricultural industry, the company is mainly focused on producing animal feed, with a product range of more than 100 products.